considered maxi-scooters. This is the 600 Sport, and that's the 650 touring model, the GT. The big difference between the two is this one, the Sport is 25 pounds lighter. The GT has the extra running boards for the passenger, bigger light housing in the front, or lights in the front and the rear, bigger body for storage, and it has an electric screen.
Okay.
The Sport is kind of a pared down model for more urban look. It actually has the same 650 motor in it. They're just calling it that because it's a pared down urban model, but it has a 650 twin liquid cooled motor, ABS brakes, single-sided swing arm. It's a CVT transmission, so there's just no gears.
Is it belt-driven or shaft?
It's, yeah, shaft drive, 15-inch wheels, which is the biggest scooter tire, I believe, out there.
Wow.
And heated seats, heated grips, which has a new feature, not just the low and high, like on most of our bikes. There's now an auto mode, so it changes per the ambient temperature of the bike. Over here, each scooter has 2 glove compartments, and on the left side of the glove compartment is a power outlet for like charging your phone and such in the back.
Okay. This
one has a manual shield where you can unspin both sides. Oops. If you want to spin them. And they go to a low, a medium, or a high position depending on, you know, what you like.
Wow.
Fuel in here. You have to take the key normally and flip that open. Your fuel's right here, so it's a low center of gravity.
Yep.
The Sport model, they took advantage. It's a creative use of space. When you pull over, get off on the bike, helmet holder. Pop it down, park your helmet. It's something that obviously is very close to the lower fender, but you can't ride with the helmet in there. So when you come back, you take your helmet out and you lock it closed. There's a safety on it because you can't start the bike. That's not locked.
Wow.
Same with the side stand. It's like a parking brake. It's locked in place.
That has to come up before the bike
That has to come up before the bike will even start.
Okay.
Okay. The GT model, if we come over here, so basically they have the same guts. They're just wearing 2 different outfits. They're calling that a 600. They're calling this a 650.
Okay.
You can get a optional luggage rack with a full top case with a backrest on it. So for because it's a touring model, if you want your partner to get on the bike and sit and be comfortable, you can get a backrest or a top case on that as well if needed. This one has the electric screen, which is there's a button on there you can see, and it moves up and down just like our touring bike, our normal large touring bikes. Whoops. They put the little optional GPS mount on there so you can see if you want to do GPS. Same idea, a little bit different shaped glove compartments. And then this also has the ability to hold 2 helmets. They each can hold 2 helmets. Just you can hold 2 helmets in this all the time, whereas that one you have to pop that second one up.
Okay.
And it has the touring, like a notched touring seat.
Wow.
And that's pretty much the difference. It's, you know, you feel it not too much in the performance. You feel that this one's a little bit heavier, but a little more luxurious, and that one's a little more zippy to scoot around town.
But they're both 650s?
But they are both 650 motors with the same CVT transmission and ABS and 15-inch wheels.
What's top speed on these?
108.
Really?
Yes.
108?
108. So when I was leading people on my ride, I got on the freeway and looked down, I was going 90, which I did accidentally. And then I realized, because I didn't feel it, the best way to describe the scooters, it feels like you're riding one of our BMW motorcycles. You're just sitting with your legs in front of you and you don't have to shift. That's the only difference. I've taken them through the canyons in Malibu. I've taken them all through the back roads of Baltimore and the horse country. I've got a couple thousand miles on them. And they're pretty fabulous, actually.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We had a lot of fun with it. It was like herding cats in Baltimore. They were having drag races and doing burnouts and flying around. It was, you know, people think scooters are just, you know, gas and go, and ours are actually a little bit more than that.